Hello, my loves. Yes, I know it's Sunday. And I'm not reading for a particular zodiac sign. But this message was put on my heart, right? And then I know it's some people that are watching me that are in this energy. You see the title, okay? So we're going to talk about black magic and protecting yourself, okay? I'm going to give you my view on it. You're going to have people that are spiritual workers that will not agree on my point of view, but there are some people that are subscribed to me, and you have they plotted against you, and they've done black magic on you, and I'm going to break this down for you to understand what to feel or how you're feeling to know if someone is doing work on you. I'm going to tell you how to recognize it and how to combat it, okay? Whether it's in your regular life, whether it's just in money, in love, whatever it is, okay? And then we're going to talk about how to move forward so that any attack that is sent your way will automatically be blocked. Okay? We're going to dive right in. So thank you very much for tuning in to the channel. Supreme gratitude. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure you like the video, please. That helps the channel grow. This was a message that should have came out yesterday. But of course, I said I'll get to it, and I was going to save it for next Saturday, and then I just said I'll do it today, okay? All right, let's dive in. Make sure you like the video. Drop a comment below. If you don't want to put your business down, just put hashtag God Squad. All right, so black magic. So first of all, there's different levels to spirituality, okay? Let's keep this in mind. So to break it down for you, okay? Just as well as there's dark magic, right? Because black is what people understand. The correct spiritual term is dark magic, right? People try to associate black with evil, right? But we are black, right? 666, that's us. And you know, the people try to associate 666 with the devil, but that's 666 is what makes up melanin, okay? Melanin is what we have in our skin for it to be dark. For y'all they gotta catch up. Spiritual conversations on Sundays. Okay, and just as well as there's dark magic, there's light magic, okay? And with that, you know, you have some people out here that promote dark magic, promote spells. They actively do spells and they actively do work to people that haven't done anything to them, to people that, you know, somebody come to them and pay for something to get done and they do it, okay? And those are your low vibrational energies, okay? Anybody that will take payment to diminish someone else's happiness, their way of life, or, you know, even in their love life, those are low vibrational spirits, okay? And people really, they're out here. You have low vibrational, you have high vibrational. There's nothing that you can do about it. But you can make the decision to be high vibrational. You know, there's a situation, and the most successful side of it is in love, okay? And you have these people out and they promote love spells, how to get this person back, how to break these people up, X, Y, and Z, okay? And you probably have at some point been a part of something where somebody tried to break up your happy home or whatever you had with somebody. Somebody, they loved you to death, but somebody else loved them and they wanted you guys to break up. There are very low vibrational energies out here that they don't know how to play fair. They just want what they want, okay? So I get these questions all the time, so that's what made me come up with this topic, because people, how do you know somebody's doing spells? Is somebody doing something to keep us apart? X, Y, and Z. There are more people that deal in magic or go to people to get magic done than you can ever even think of. Just because this person is a regular person, they can have a job and go to work, but when the heart is on fire, it pushes you to do low vibrational things, right? So when we're in pain, that's what they call sell your soul to the devil. Well, this is selling your soul to the lower vibrational energies. They're here on earth because people will compromise their dignity and compromise their high vibration just to not feel hurt, just to not feel pain, just to not be within lack. There are people that will, do these things just because they don't like you. They don't know you at all, but they see how happy this person is when it comes to you. They know that you are, that they feel as though you're better than them. So therefore, they're going to do whatever they can do to pull this energy away from you. All right. How do you know? Okay. You're in a situation, you're in a relationship with somebody, you know this person loves you, you know the connection is real, but all of a sudden somebody finds out about you and your partner, okay? Whether it's going through their phone, whether it's seeing it on social media, somebody finds out, okay? Now, when they find out, all of a sudden they're going to make themselves known in the picture. They're going to make themselves known to you to make sure that you know that there's somebody else, okay? Now, that's their first attack to get you to back away. Okay, well, I'm here. This is me. You don't back away. You continue to deal with your person. That's when they start to work on the back end, where the connection was super strong with you and your partner, and now all of a sudden it just seems as though the energy just shifts, right? And then, you wait a while, and it wears off, and then the person comes back in your energy, and then all of a sudden, the energy just cold shifts again, right? You'll go back and forth. You'll go back and forth. That's how you know, more than likely, somebody is sending some energy your way to break the connection, okay? It can be in the bedroom. Your partner, y'all have great sex in the bedroom. And all of a sudden, your partner can't even get up in the bedroom. Now, some women will be like, oh, you cheating, you doing this. A man can have sex with somebody, take a nap, and have sex with somebody else, okay? So if he's not getting up in the bedroom at all, and he normally gets up, that somebody's sending some type of energy his way, right? She might say, okay, I don't want him to get right, right? And that can also be one of those things, right? So what's the one thing? You're like, well, he can't even get right in the bedroom. So you're going to back away. You're going to move away. Others will be like, well, okay, well, let's get through this, right? These low vibrational energies, they are sent to attack, and destroy. Okay? Now, another way is just like, you guys are everything is going good. And then somebody can just come back around and they just pull their energy. Now, here's the thing. And I'm using the male as the example. I'll flip it around as well. But here's the thing. If this male does not have any will to be with this other person at all, it won't work. But if they love them, or if they really want to deal with them, even though they love you, that's how this situation will work. But if this person has no will to deal with them at all, whatever they're sending will not work. So that's the part that I need you guys to understand. You really get in your feelings about, okay, it's somebody doing magic. But if they were doing magic and your partner did not want to deal with them, your partner did not put themselves in a compromising situation to be God, it would not work, right? So I need you to stop looking at the other person on the outside as heavy and look at it as an equal situation, right? If you are putting yourself in a situation where you're allowing somebody to be able to do work on you to compromise our situation, you're just as at fault as the person on the outside that's doing it, right? Because if there is absolute no will in your mind, it won't work. And so as far as the other way around, for men, like if if this woman wants you back, right, and she's trying to do magic on you, it's not going to work, right, if you don't want to be there. But as soon as you entertain the idea or start having these thoughts about how much you miss this person, or you start opening yourself up to having these thoughts of how much fun you guys used to have when you guys were together, right, that's how you fall weak. Because now you're like, I really do miss him. We did have good times. They can sit it in. They can snatch you up. Okay? It's about free will, right? So you can want to be with somebody, but it's just not going to work. So you move on. When they're taking your free will is when they know that you really like them and you're into them. So they're going to do something to pull you. Okay? My point, my standpoint. Now, how to combat this energy from coming to you and keeping it blocked, okay? Keep in mind that there's plenty of things that you can do without involving your partner that's being worked on, but you will be counteracting it because that person on the outside, they could be very resilient and they could keep doing what they're doing, right? As you go and see somebody and get this block removed from them, then they keep doing it, right? And it's a circle. It's it's counteractive, right? Because it's not working right. Understand that if this person really wants to be with you, they're going to do whatever they need to do mentally to break that tie with that person, right? Now, what you have to do is take your spiritual baths, okay? Take your cleansing bath. There's so many different types of baths. You can do a cleansing bath, right? You can do a protection bath. You can do cleansing and protection. We're going to stick with those two, right? And so you're cleansing any type of negative energy, okay? Where are your stones? This is obsidian right here. This is one that I have. I brought this to go around my neck because I actually have an obsidian that's on my neck, right? But it's on thread and it's not on the wire. So I brought one for the wire, whatever. I have an obsidian and I have another one. Where your black crystals, okay? Where your black crystals, you need to defend yourself, protect your energy, okay? Now, pay attention to how you feel when you're wearing your crystals. I have crystals, they're on my altar charging, so I don't have, they're not over here. I have certain crystals that I don't wear with other crystals because I see, you know what I'm saying, how they work, or I see how things change or fluctuate when I wear them, right? So pay attention to what's happening around you when you have on your crystals, right? So that's the first thing. Make sure you have your protection. I have my evil eye bracelet here, right? And that doesn't mean that people are never going to give you an evil eye, because some people are just dark and deep. But what this is it's going to reflect most of it. Whenever you're getting a new moon energy, make sure you charge your crystals, okay? This one right here was cleansed by a priestess. And this is also protection. The bronze one's protection, okay? So when you have your jewelry, as opposed to going to invest in their jewelry, invest in spiritual jewelry. Invest in spiritual protection. That's your number one. That's your number two, right? You wanna cleanse. You wanna have your spiritual protection up. Number three, wherever you live, whether you live by yourself, whether you live with somebody else, whatever, okay? Your protection is for everybody. Make sure I talk about putting the black salt and the black salt and the pink salt at your doors. If you have your windows open, any windows that you open, put it there. Like, put your protection down at your home. Always cleanse the energy in your home, right? And so when your partner comes in, whatever energy that they're sending to attach to them or attach to you is being removed, okay? This is something you need to do on a weekly basis. And if you feel like you're under attack now, you need to do it two times a week, right? Notice where I'm going. I'm talking about what you need to do for you. I'm not saying, oh yeah, Nuck if you buck, go get them back. No, we're not doing that. We ain't got to that part, right? So now you have done your cleansing baths, right? Now your baths, you can do them like, I know I was in a moment, and I was doing them for like, I was doing like 3 a week for like a month or two. You'll know when the feeling is gone, right? So, do however, follow your spirit, follow your gut. If your gut tell you to do it, don't say, no, I'm not going to do it. Do it. Your baths, okay? Your stones, your protection, black stones. You can go wherever you go and buy your stones and ask for black stones or protection stones. Then it's protecting your space and cleansing your space, okay? When your partner comes over, I know one thing that I do. I put Florida water in my mop water, and when I wash my sheets, my spirit nudges me to do it. If I'm washing my sheets, I wash them, by themselves, but I'll put Florida water in my sheets as well, right? Taking out any energy. Just a tab of Florida water with whatever you're washing them with, whatever detergent. Wash your sheets as well. You're combating this energy that's trying to attack you, okay? Now, when this person is just still working, you can't pay attention to what they're doing, because mentally you'll feel like it's a challenge, and it's not, okay? So don't pay attention. Like, if you know their social media, don't even pay attention to none of that. Because at this point, they're going to try to put things out to make you feel like it's deeper than what it is, or put things out to show one-sidedness, etc., okay? Just be within yourself and be at peace with what's happening, all right? Your partner, even your partner, when your partner comes in, make sure that they take a shower. Okay? If your partner lives in the house with you and you feel as though someone is combating their energy, when you wash their clothes, put a dash of Florida water in their clothes when you wash them. Okay? If they're spiritual, get them some protection stones to go around their neck. Even if they're not spiritual, just kind of explain to them, like, you know what? You're out here in the world. I want you to be protected, and this is supposed to help, right? Put that stone around their neck, honey. Woman or man. You know what I'm saying? Put the stone around their neck. Now, if this person is just so adamant. Oh, man, I want this person. I want this person. You know what you do? You let go. That's what you do. So when you let go of this situation, yes, I know you love them just as much, right? But you're going to lower your vibration, trying to go back and forth, trying to combat, trying to send spells. Here's why we don't send spells, okay? Because we are powerful, all right? We are powerful. And when you know that your power, and you know that your ancestors have your back, you're going to let go. Because you're not letting go forever. This person is definitely coming back to you, okay? But you say, okay, spirit, I'm going to allow you to handle this situation. Now, you're not combating them, because when you combat them, you got to put up those layers of even more protection on when you send something their way and they send it back to you, etc., etc. When you stop the tug of war and you let go, then you allow your spirit team to jump in. Okay, depending on, your level and where you are, we all have our ancestors here with us. But what our ancestors want from us is for us to trust them more. The creator, your angels, your spirit teams, your ancestors, however you want to name them, they want you to trust them more. And I'm telling you, it's so hard, right? Because I'm aqua, but I have some sag, so I got fire, air and fire, right? Heavy in my chart. Air heavy, but fire in some places that really it'd be like, okay, you're going to get cut and burnt. Play with it. And so what my ancestors showed me was, hey, let us fight it, and we'll show you that we can do way better than you can do, right? So it can be like some type of self-fulfillment where you feel like, okay, if I do it, I'm going to feel better. But I learned to, why I'm going to send it back? I don't have to. I let my spirit handle this, okay? And I had a situation, and I just sat back and watched. Their life turned upside down. You doing magic, trying to pull somebody, and then I let go. So you got this person, but your whole life in every other area went in shambles. I didn't send one spell back. People coming back, man, da-da-da this, da-da-da that. I'm just sitting back. I'm not laughing at all because I'm very humble and I'm grateful to my ancestors for solving my issue. Guess what? That person definitely came back. Now, when they come back, you all in your feelings again. Like, dang, this person. Not only is this person in their feelings, but their ego is also messed up. Because when you do magic to pull somebody from somebody that they really want to deal with, somebody that they really want to be with, right? No matter what they tell you, if that person comes back in that picture, they want to deal with that person. If that person came back to them or they came back to that person, that has to be a huge ego strike that you went and did all of this magic, paid all of this money, talked to all of these people to keep this person around you, and they still went back to the person that they tried to take you, that you tried to take them from, that you tried to put energy to make sure they don't deal with them. It doesn't pay. If somebody really wants you, then be what it is for them to be with you. If they don't want you enough, and you feel like you got to go do some magic to keep them around you, then you're the problem. Because it's going to come back on you one way or another. Even if you do enough stuff and that person is with you for the rest of your life, you're going to probably end up taking care of that man. You're going to be miserable as hell. You're going to have a situation on your hand that you're going to live a long, miserable life with. It never pays to do it. So therefore, you don't want to put yourself in that situation trying to send something back. You don't want to put yourself in that situation because it's easy to get in that situation where you have somebody telling you the right way, like, hey, don't send nothing back, don't be competitive, don't do a spell. And then you got somebody else that comes along and says, well, honey, you hurting and you don't have to hurt. Let's just go ahead and bring him back to you, right? That sounds way better than saying, let it go and cleanse yourself and do your work and they'll come back. Somebody that's saying, you hurt, let's get you out of this, let's bring them back. Well, what you're doing at that point is selling your soul to the lower vibration. That's what it's there for. So we all have a journey and we are all responsible for the decisions that we make on our journey. So it's easy to go to this person, the lower vibrational energy, and say, give me a spell so I can bring this person back because I don't want to feel this way anymore. I just want to be happy. And you go and that person comes back and you're happy that they come back, but you can't even keep them there because you still got the same issues that made them leave. You trying so hard not to be that person, and you trying so hard to do what you need to do to keep them there until you can't do it anymore. Then they leave. You go back to the person. You bring them back. Do you know how much money you're spending? Keep bringing this person back into your energy. Vice versa. You know how much money they spending to keep bringing this person back and forth into their energy for this person to still dog you out? That's like you really have to understand how messed up in your head you are to continuously pay somebody to keep somebody in your life that don't want to stay there. So do you know the amount of karma that you're putting on your life? Or do you understand the amount of karma that they're putting on their life to continue to force someone to do something against their own free will? Because if you were everything that you thought you were, this person would still be there. And I know that I may lose some followers behind this, but if I lose you, then that means you don't need to be here. I only want to deal with people that are working on themselves to be of a higher vibration. I only want to have people on my channel that understands that they want to ascend. I'm not over here giving you love spells. I'm not over here saying, oh, girl, go do this. No, I want you to ascend. And the only way that you can ascend is by staying away from lower vibrational energy and doing the work on yourself. Because guess what? If this person leaves and never comes back, then that's not the person for you. You already seen the sign. Spirit is saying, no, I'm not bringing him back. I'm bringing you something better. Now, the wait from that time to getting something better is totally up to you. Because you still have to do the work on you. And you can work in one area and you feel like, I've done all of this work, but Spirit's like, you ain't even touched this door. You ain't even did work over here. You did the work mentally, but you still have spiritual work to do. You still have, things in your head. Your decision making could be better. You still have to learn how to be the wife that you want to be. It's plenty of things that you still have to work on. So if I'm sitting here, I see the comments. I've been waiting and I've been waiting for years for my right person to come along. Then that means that you're waiting and you're not working. Because you're not even going to pay attention to the years because they're going to fly by when you are consistently working on yourself to be a better version of you, whether spiritually, mentally, physically, financially. You're working on you. Because by the time you do all of that work on you, right? And you've ascended and upgraded yourself, the person that you lost in your head about wouldn't even have a chance to deal with this person up here. Because they still down here. You're not even looking that way. You probably looking down like, dang, I was crazy by him. Sheesh. Swear to God, that's how I go. I was crazy by her. Golly. And now you looking at, hey, how you doing? That's good. They ain't got a chance with you now because you've really put in the work. So if you're sitting somewhere and you're telling me, I've done the work, I guarantee you can get a personal reading with me and I can still show you where there's work that you haven't done. Because I don't do personal readings here to make you feel good so you can come back to me. I'm giving you the truth. And if you don't ever come back to me, that's okay, but you heard my truth. Understand? That's how it works around here. Keep in mind, no matter what, like, you don't have to do spells to harm anyone. Your ancestors got you. Your spirit team got you. Keep yourself protected. Keep your space cleansed. And stay focused on what you're doing. Because when you focus and you're aligned spiritually, you ascended. You up here. These lower vibrations that's trying to break your stride, that's talking behind your back, that's trying to break up your relationship, that's trying to stop your money, they down here. You don't even see what they doing because you so busy focused on doing what you doing. You know, spirit will come knock on your door and tell you somebody's trying to send something your way. Oh, okay, go on, put some more protection on the spirit. Let's keep going. And you still ascending. And they realizing that you getting further and further away from them, right? You here, you're going further and further, and they still here because they're caught in such a negative and low vibrational energy that they can't even touch you up here. I don't care if they stay with you. I don't care if they're around you. Like, eventually, spirit will remove them from you, and then you will sit back and look up here. They're like, dang, I was trying to bring you up here with me, but you could never get up here with me. Because it wasn't supposed to. It wasn't supposed to happen. And once you cut the tie, right? They was up here because you was holding them on the string. Once you cut the tie, they back down here. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. Because they didn't have your best interest at heart anyways. They wasn't aligning with your purpose and what you was trying to show them they wasn't ready for. That's why you have to get somebody that's level-minded. All of that, I can help my person come up and I can show them the way. That ain't it. Your person needs to be like-minded and level-headed right along with you. Right? So y'all can do this together because you will consistently grow. When you here and here, you got to stop what you're doing up here. Because what you're doing is going to keep you going this way. Your person is here. You got to stop what you're doing to come back down to help try to bring them up. And more than likely, if they're not ready to be brought up here, it's still going to always be unlevel. So when you sit and ask me, is somebody doing magic on me? Is somebody doing work on me? Is somebody against us? Is somebody trying to break us up? There's always somebody that don't want to see you happy. I don't care who you are. You can just be a regular Jane person. There's going to be somebody that doesn't want to see you happy. But do we care? No. Because if that person was able to do anything and pull that person from you, then they wasn't worth it. And trust and believe, if they took this person away from you, they not having a good time. They fronting. They stressed out. They probably done lost some weight or they done gained a whole lot of weight. They ain't living proof. Because you ain't got that person. You didn't get that person the right way. You did things against that person's will, just playing on the fact that they had emotions for you to pull them that way. It never works, I promise you. They can put on a front all they want to, but it's going to come crashing down, okay? So when you know your power, you're not doing spells against anybody. Because your spirit team going to handle your lightweight. Your spirit team gonna handle your lightweight. Now, if you made it this far in the video, I'm gonna pull a couple cards. Make sure you like the video. Drop your questions down below, because I'll still do another video. It'll come out Saturday or Sunday. or whatever, but that message was really on my heart. Like, don't get caught up in the lower vibrational energy. Don't get caught up in the negativity. Anything that's not teaching you how to grow and how to be a better person and how to make things work is not it. And I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, because I'm not going to bring you the mess. I'm not going to bring you the drama. I'm not going to tell you how to get around things and that I know how to, because it's not like, it's easier to take the lower vibrational route. And I know it. You know it. It's easier to take the lower vibrational route than to do the work. Yeah, we're not worried about that. Because if this person is for you, they're going to be. And a lot of times this person is really for you. A lot of times there could be people doing work and none of that crap is ever really working because you're not paying attention to it. You're not paying attention to it. You're like, oh, they, whatever. Yeah, we got some issues, but we going to be all right. And all of this stuff that they trying to do didn't even work. It didn't even work. At all. I already know. I told you. I told you. I just told y'all. The Spirit said, do the message. All right, so we're going to read what's going on here. So there's a fire sign, okay? Now, this fire sign could be doing work to cause a Tyra moment in your household with your family. They could be trying to cause a Tyra moment in your life to bring you back to them. Okay, this person could be going to see a fire sign, someone in Queen of Wands energy, to cause conflict in your house. Okay, you've been juggling these two people, right? Juggling these two people. I see you being an Emperor energy here. All right, somebody that's stable, a leader. So of course, if you're Emperor energy, they want you. Yeah, they want to be with you. You're standing out. They want you. They're coming in with an offer to you. Now, these people, you're not going to know that these people are doing anything because they so suave with it. But this has been somebody that you've been side creeping around with. And they trying to come to you with an offer, telling you, hey, you know, we've been doing this all of this time. You know, we've been working on the side, but I feel as though now you should just come on and be with me. Or you should just come and be with your family. You need to come be with your family because you need to come be with your family over here. You could have walked away. You could have had a family with this person and walked away because you didn't want that anymore. Okay, a lot of fire energy here. So either you were with the fire sign or this person is went to see a fire sign. They like, no, you need to come on. You know, we need to get it together. This person, this fire sign, they could have children with this person. This person could have like been there with them when they were down, and now they're in Emperor energy, right? They done got their swag up, and they feel like now that, you know, they got money. You know, we got money now. We supposed to be a family. You know, I supposed to reap these benefits. No one else but me. So they're causing conflict in your person's life. Okay? They're causing conflicts in your person's life because your person has still been sleeping with them on the side. Your person has still been having conversation with them on the side. Remember the conversation I just had with you. If the intent is not there, if they didn't like them at all, if they weren't dealing with this person, then they wouldn't be able to come in and change this situation. But because they trying to make them have one of those moments, sudden ending and a beginning. Scorpio energy, they trying to make them go within emotionally. And focus on them. Like, you know what? You know, we was equal energy. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. You know, your vision is supposed to be on me. They could have started out, you know, in a masculine energy, and then they went to getting defensive. Looking at them, waiting on them to make a decision right here. They could have children. You need to come and be with your children. Yeah. They done came with the offer. Now they sending them a message like, you ain't made this offer yet. But what the thing is that you have to step up your energy and your power. Like, you got to have patience, boo. Have patience. Cleanse your space, because guess what your person gonna do? Walk the hell away. Walk away. None of this stuff that they're doing, none of this stuff that they trying to pull on them is working now. That energy itself is over. They walking away. Could be moving, so this person don't know where they're going. They're removing their energy. But this is the right thing for them to do with the Chariot card. They're supposed to remove their energy. See, the thing about being in the age of Aquarius, right? The decade long. The thing about being in the age of Aquarius, all of these people that's been doing magic on your partner, on your masculine, all of these people that's been trying to hold your person, hostage and keep them around and make them stay with them by doing magic, it ain't working no more. Those that was first will become last. Those were last will become first. It's not working. It's not working no more. So this person has been trying to keep this person around for so long. So when you guys come to me and I say, listen, man, don't do that. Don't do magic to keep somebody around. It's not okay. It's never okay to do that. If this person loves you, then let them love you wholeheartedly. Now listen. Have patience. Okay? Have patience. All right? You sit down trying to figure out, how is this supposed to go for me? How is this going to work for me? You're going to figure it out. Because by you not being combative and by you not trying to return any energy to anybody, by you not taking any action, you just continuously working on yourself and you keeping your space cleansed and you keeping your protection up, you may have found out about the third party. You may have found out about something in the past. Like they finally come clean to you and say, well, yeah, I was dealing with this person before. Okay, I just got to tell you, I was dealing with this person before. But you is who I want now. And that was the person that been doing all the magic on them. They going to tell you, you who I want now. I don't want that anymore. Let's come together to build this foundation again. Just work with me as I get over this. And guess what you're going to do? Okay. Your person is coming back. Your person is coming back. You could be an air sign. You had to make the decision. They want a new beginning. They want to start over new. Now, they want with you what that person wanted with them. They want to be rich in spirit, in truth, in finances, and do it as a family. You see that? What this person wanted with them, they want with you. You can't force a person to be with you. You only gonna make this person get over on you. This person can make you feel good. They can do all these things. You can't force. You can't force a person to be with you at all. If they want it, they want it. This person really wants to be with you. Long-term committed relationship, possible marriage. So while you worried about who doing what, it don't matter what they doing. It don't matter who's trying to send something your way. It's going to work out in your favor. Rather you take the opportunity to be with this person, or spirit sends you someone else that's for you. Whatever's for you will work in your favor. All you have to do is continue to do the work on you. Keep your protection up. Wear your crystals. Make sure you're aligned. Let your spirit team handle that. Because it's a lot of low vibrational people out here and they don't know who they're dealing with. Only thing they can do is just be like, okay, well, this worked for this person, so I'm going to go do it with this person. Right? And when the karma come back, the karma not only come back towards that person and the person that's doing the magic. Let me tell you something. The spiritual workers that I've seen, a lot of them. The ones that do this low vibrational work, they life be in shambles. But they put forth an image, they can have nothing, but they'll sit out and act like they got the world, like they doing everything for everybody. Their life be in shambles because you're attaching to a low vibrational energy. So you're gonna get some things to keep you going. Yeah, you're gonna have money coming into you so that you can keep, doing the work of the low vibrational energy, but your life don't be right. Every time you turn around, there's something going on. It's a whole bunch of drama. It's a whole bunch of issues. It's a whole bunch of this. It's a whole bunch of that. You see them, they be out talking, and then all of a sudden you don't see them for a month, and they come back. Oh yeah, I had to handle something. Yeah, you couldn't come forth and put that pretty face forward, and you in too deep to stop doing what you're doing because this is now your bread and butter, but you're never in too deep. So if you're watching me and you are somebody that does this low vibrational work, listen, you're never in too deep. It's never too late to change what you're doing. I don't have nothing against anybody. But what I can do is identify the lower vibrational spirits. I can identify that. But they have a job to do. That's why they're there. It's the yin and the yang. You have to have low vibrational and high vibration to mellow this thing out, right? So it's not like, death to these people or anything like that, because they also have a job to do here on this earth, right? It's not all easy. It's not a cakewalk, right? So your job is to make sure you choose the right direction. There's a lot of people that's going to choose low vibrational because it's the fast and temporary fix, right? As opposed to going for the higher vibrational, which requires work, but it's permanent. You know what I'm saying? It requires work, but it's permanent, because the more you learn and the more you be aligned with your journey, you're not doing nothing to come back down. You're going to keep going up, right? So that's my conversation. That's my spiritual conversation in reference to black magic, because I get these questions all the time. And understand, my page is Spiritual Goddess for a reason, as I told you, because we tap into the spirituality of things here. I am not religious. I am not atheist. I am of a higher power and a higher being. I was born of God, taught to be human. So, I want you to understand the just and the spiritual concept of it all. I love you guys, and I thank you so much for supporting me. All right, and until the next time, Ashe.